Now, I am no conspiracy theorist, nor should you take anything that I'm about to say for 100% fact, but I have true reason to believe that Honda may be cooking something up for the Honda Fury and the Honda Shadow. So let's talk about it. Now, if you're anything like me, you have been patiently waiting since the fall time for the release of the 2026 Honda Fury or the Honda Shadow, and you realize it is an absolute ghost town. No media reports, no webs, no nothing. Absolutely no news on it. But you also may have noticed that they have released all the models of the Honda Goldwing and the Honda Rebel and the other motorcycles except the Fury and the Shadow. This right here gives me reason to believe that they may be finally answering the call, what we have been talking about for many years, to finally change up the Honda Fury for more than just its paint job. So let me go into a little more detail about that. So like I said before, it's usually around the fall time Honda would release the new Fury, the new Shadow, the new Rebel, Goldwing, and everything in between. But it's been an absolute ghost town. Now, they did do this before with the Honda Shadow 750s, all of their models, the Aero Phantoms, and so on and so forth. And one big major thing that they did change on it was never before seen paint jobs on it. They had special designs, but since it's almost been 6 months and absolutely no word on either one of those motorcycles, it leads me to believe that they may be doing more than just a paint job. Now, one theory I have on this may be that they are installing the DCT dual clutch transmission systems into either the Fury or the Shadow or both. Now, that would be a pretty big game changer. I don't know by experience. I've only heard good things about it. I've never ridden a motorcycle with that, so it may be much bigger than I am thinking what it could be, but it still would be different from the rinse and repeat new base color paint job release that they have done for all the years prior for the Fury in specific, and also for the Shadow, being that they've had the same 750 engine, same transmission, whole 9 yards. This would be a pretty big game changer for the both of them. Now, the other theory that I may have is they may be going with a bigger engine finally for the Fury. They may be finally putting in a 6-speed transmission into the Fury, which I have talked about, many others have talked about, and has been wanted on the Fury specifically for a very long time. I have said this many, many times over, and I'm going to say it again. If an 1100 Rebel DCT Sport Tour base model can have a 6-speed transmission, so can the Shadow, and so can the Fury. Now, coming from a consumer standpoint and absolutely not a critic standpoint, I would not care if it was the same color paint job if it came with those two things, the DCT 6-speed transmission and or a bigger engine. I know I just listed 3 things and said 2. I promise you I know how to count. But you know how it goes. Somewhere along the line, someone's gonna be like, oh God, it's the same paint job. Like, dude, just take it for what it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not really worried about the paint job, but you know how it is. Now, I've only tinkered with motorcycles, never built one, designed one, or done anything like that in my entire life, so I can imagine something of this caliber would take a lot of time for someone even like Honda motorcycles. Now, I can safely assume that if they skip out on the 2026 model, they would come into the 2027 model this upcoming fall with those big changes, and I would honestly be 1000% okay with that. Patience is a virtue. With patience comes good things, and with patience may come a better Honda Fury, a better Honda Shadow, it's not even in the frame, all around a better motorcycle that has changed with the times but has also stayed true to its classic nature, not straying away to something like Harley Davidson would do, completely eliminating the Sportster and then changing it for something that is modern, or making it an electric motorcycle, which, my God, that would be such a oh God. Oh, it disgusts me just thinking about that. Could you imagine an electric Honda Fury or an electric Honda Shadow? Oh God, that would be just an awful, awful thing. And speaking of awful things, this is not ruled out. Again, do not take this for any kind of factual thing. A complete what if theory is the Fury is done and so is the Shadow. Now, you may also think that if it was something that they have already had done before, being the DCT in the 1100 engines, the 6-speed transmissions, and the bigger engines before, that they would already have at least a base to do something new with these motorcycles and would have had it already out by now to the consumers and to the riders. Now, a big fat rumor is that those two are done and gone away with. the 1100 Rebel is the main way to go. It's got everything you need as far as a motorcycle goes, and if you need something more tour-ish, you've got the Goldwing. Now, again, I hope to God that's not the case, and I truly don't believe that that is, but you gotta call a spade here. They have not said that they are done with those models, but they haven't denied that those models are done. So, but getting back to my previous point, that would be a absolutely terrible move for Honda to get rid of the Fury and or the Shadow and just stick with the Rebel. I know the Rebel is a lot more approachable, being it's got the 300 model, it's got the 500 model, the 1100 model, so you can just kind of graduate from one Rebel to the other Rebel to the other Rebel, or just go get an 1100 because one, they're budget friendly, two, they're great starter motorcycles. They're the starter motorcycles that you can just get on, learn how to ride, and then just keep. Very similar, well, exactly similar to what the Honda Shadows were to so many people. I don't know if they still do the 250s. No, they don't do the 250s anymore. They just got the 300s. But either way, the point I'm making is that Rebel pretty much has it all if they decided to go something drastic of getting rid of the other models. The Rebel does have it all from their company business standpoint, but it would be a very crappy move to the consumers and to the riders who love Honda motorcycles, who have been dedicated to them for a very long time, and would choose them over the other makes of motorcycles. It'd kind of be a big slap in the face, but what do we know? Another crazy idea that is on the table for the Fury and the Shadows is a completely different and brand new engine and transmission for these motorcycles. Now, speaking on the Honda Shadow, they could be bringing back the 1100 models. Wouldn't make a lot of sense being that you got the Honda Rebel 1100. However, it wouldn't be the first time that the Shadow has had an 1100 engine. They're still very popular as far as like marketplace. You go on that and people are selling their VTXs, they're selling their Shadow 1100s. They may be implementing something that has an 1100 motor with a 6-speed dual clutch transmission, 6-speed in that Shadow, and they may be doing something again with a 1800cc engine with the DCT or 6-speed transmission. That would be absolutely awesome. That would probably be the only way I would consider trading in my Honda Fury, which is, you'd have to pry it from my cold dead hands. If they did a better paint job on it, did the bigger engine and 6-speed transmission, I'd go get the tune on it like I just did. And it'd be my end-all be-all motorcycle if they did that. It's pretty far-fetched with the way things are looking and how things have gone in the past, but it's still not off of the table. We can only hope. As news comes out about these motorcycles, I will gladly keep you guys informed if I find out anything. I'm hunting these things down like a hawk just to make sure that they're still available in the future time, because life would kind of suck without a new Honda Fury or a Honda Shadow. It would just be really, really weird in the motorcycle world. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble. Hopefully soon, once this cold, rainy weather breaks here in Michigan, I'll be back behind the bars of my motorcycle talking about these types of things. As always, check out esotericmotorcycleparts.com to extend the wiring to your handlebars for your Honda Shadow 750. And as always, support your local veteran, be safe and ride free. Peace out. I didn't start my video with what's crackin', riders. Damn, broke that habit pretty quickly. Oh well.